Welcome to ShadowMeTarot. If you're here for the first time, welcome. Thanks for joining us. If you're a repeat viewer, thanks for coming back. We have a new release today. This one's dark. From what I could see, it was dark. This was $45. Oh my God. It better be good. It better be good for 45 bucks. How many cards are in here? 52 cards. That's $1 a card, like almost $1 a card. Okay, for a 52 card deck. Okay, we'll see. It better be good. It better be really good. The Doors of Somlipith, A New Dimension of Card Reading by Anna Cortez, illustrated by C.J. Freeman. On the back here it says, well, we can zoom in a little more. There we go. On the back it says, not much you can read in the camera. Okay. In a breakthrough work from a unique father-daughter duo, this book introduces audiences to the cards of the playing deck as if for the first time, guided by bold and lucid imagery, readers enter diverse dimensions of living knowledge that are fresh and unexpected. The magical symbology of the 52 cards, hidden in plain sight for so many centuries, expand before our eyes into geometries unforeseen, giving rise to worlds of esoteric wonder, ancient astrology, pyramid knowledge, natural timekeeping, and geomancy, as well as an in-depth elemental and numerological perspectives, all unfold effortlessly within this brave new approach to cards. Okay. I'm looking forward to this. Let's see. All right. I always like stuff that gives me kind of like a new education, you know. So hopefully this will give me a new spin on how to read just a regular deck of cards. Okay, that's interesting. That will rip over time. It is magnetized though, which is even weirder. Oh, it's the edges. Is it the edges that are magnetized? Oh, it's not that. Oh, it's this. These two are magnetized together. All right, I get it. Look how dark that image is for the book. All right. And then we've got shifted cards here. I don't know that I like this card stock that's coming out right now. It's like, I don't know. It feels nice, but the thing is the first time you shuffle, all these black edges come up and peel back and break off and turn white. So I'm like, I'm not a fan. I'm like, I want my tarot cards to last the rest of my life. I have tarot cards here that are 30 years old. Oh my God, that just was so revealing. Any case, yes, cards. Oh my God, look how big this book is. That's enormous. How much information for a 52 card deck? All right. Let's see. Let's just read the table of contents here. Let's see what it teaches us. Follow the dark introduction, follow the dark moth, enter the dimension, chapter 1, how it began, bright beam, but before the beginning. Okay. Enter the realms, the aces, and exercise, introducing the 4 realms, which is like, it's going to be like hearts, spades, wands, and diamonds, right? Then it does the upper kingdom, the Ignita realm, the Ethra realm, the Agana realm, the Terra realm. Ooh, I'm going to guess that the Terra realm is probably pentacles or pentacles are diamonds. Yeah, diamonds. The lower kingdom, the severed head, the wind cloak. Okay, so these are all just the different cards, it looks like. All right, so geomancy is in chapter 6. The rest of the stuff I kind of don't recognize. Looks like spreads, interpretation techniques. It does go over number patterns and numerology, codes of red and black. So it looks like there's a lot of symbology in this. Different ceremonies that you can do. It looks like it goes over the 36 gates, which I'm pretty sure is why I got this. So it'll be interesting. Let's take a look. All right, this is a big book. There's a lot to learn here. There's a lot here. So I'm just going to read the introduction here. It says, you may wonder why the doors of Somlipith for the name of this book. Let me attempt an explanation here. At the onset, although more will make itself known to you in time, Somlipith is the all-powerful mystical ace of the realm of Ethra, the ace of clubs, or the air element, which would be the ace of the air element. Ace of clubs is typically fire. That's everywhere else, but here it's going to be air. So, and there are two different schools, so I'm not going to knock it. But the ace of clubs would be, in this deck, it looks like the air signs, swords, basically. All right. So Somlipith is the all-powerful mystical ace of the realm of Ethra, the ace of clubs, or the air element. Pull him, the ace of clubs, from your doors of Somlipith deck, and behold, the ace appears to us in royal garb, part moth, part bat, and part none of the above. He is a creature of shadow, of dream. He rules the dusky hours, when what is conscious and what is unconscious mingles in uncertainty. The name Somlipith is his secret dreaming identity. You'll find him in the wind, the breath. This is an exceedingly shy creature, and as a spirit of the dream, highly morphic. Somlipith has at times revealed himself as a male and other times a female, although I generally refer to this being as he. Somlipith emerged very early on in the writing of this book as my central guide. This took me by surprise, and I found him to be very faithful in his moth sort of way, like chasing an elusive black butterfly, only to find I was actually riding on top of it. And it is on Somlipith's wings you yourself shall ride as you journey through what is written here. Somlipith's book and the cards you study are the doors used to enter his realm of the ethereal. His are the magical, mystical kingdoms existing behind the worlds of form. It is the power of the invisible, the primordial word, through which all things find their being. We are dreamers. Through breath and dreaming we discover our true identity. We are not body, not form, but creatures of the dream. We belong to Somlipith. Okay. There's a lot to this. It's all brand new. So we're just going to read through the cards. It looks like this follows along like a traditional regular 52 card deck, which I don't have handy right now. Or do I? I kind of do. It'll take away. It won't add to this if I do it this way. Sorry. All right. So this is, it looks like the Ace of Spades, which is the Terra Incognita. Looks like the keyword for this particular card is I am. I'll read this one too. It says, our identity is typically wrapped in the physical world and what the eyes can see. This is where the keyword I am comes into play. We believe we are our meat and bones bodies. And what is real is that which we can see and touch. But here also our suffering lies, for this ace is the harbinger of change. Form is never permanent. It is the recycling of form, death, that reveals the ultimate nature of the Terra realm. And while we toil diligently day upon day to anchor ourselves to shifting sands, Terra Incognita lives and breathes. Within this dark ace resides the secret womb of renewal, the genesis of life. Okay. This is going to take a learning curve, but they're interesting cards. So let's zoom in a little bit. All right, there we go. So it's got two dragons over a skull. Our skull's got one eyeball. Here is the Two of Spades. We have Medusa. Well, I can read the one-word thing that they have. Okay, Medusa is obstacle. The problem with this book is that it no, this one is the beggar, means victim. This is kind of hard, so we're probably not going to do this anymore. This is the Four of Spades, North Wind, or Force. Okay, here's the Impotent King. I feel like this deck has already been opened. Oh, no, it's not. It's 5 here. It says 5. It's kind of hard to see because of that gold. You could really see it there, but if I show you the gold 5, you can't really see the image. So, okay, just know that they're there, and they look like shiny. All right, so you've got the Impotent King here, and he is the 5 of Spades. We've got the 6 of Spades, the Ruin. 7 of Spades, Sword of Destruction. 8 of Spades, the Curse. 9 of Spades, Dracula. 10 of Spades, or the L of Spades, Lady of Spades. Jack, Queen, and King. And then we move on to whatchamacallits, the clubs. So the lady, okay, so this reminds me of a page. And rather than having the number 10, they have the lady. This lady is Tureen, Tureen. Let's learn about these ladies, yeah? I say we learn about the ladies. All right. Where are the ladies? Right to it. All right, that's the Lady of Hearts. The Lady of Spades is what we want. Diamonds. Okay, here we go. So the Lady of Tareen, the keyword is serving. Hardworking, yet her will is not yet her own. Labor for others. Servitude, nurturing. Protective, a caretaker or gardener. Tactile. Grounded, modest. Can represent a certain loneliness, solitude, melancholy, fertility, and pregnancy. It doesn't really say anything in particular about the Lady of Tareen or the ladies of the deck, at least at first glance. It doesn't say anything like that. So, but it is taking the place of the 10. There is no 10. All right, so here's our Jack Pompero, our Jack of Spades. Then we have our Queen of Spades, Morgana. King of Spades, Marduk. Then we have, the Ace of Clubs. It says Dream Moth, which is Ethra. And then we have 2 of Clubs, and it says Moonfire. It kind of looks like the Star card, though, to me, without, I don't know, it kind of looks like the Star card. And we have the 3 of Clubs, and it just says Wand. 4 of Clubs, the East Wind. The 5 of Clubs, Wind Cloak. The 6 of Clubs, the Bridge. The 7 of Clubs, Sword of Enchantment. The 8 of Clubs is Wicca. Well, they're saying this is air sign. So the bird here, the black bird, I going to say represents truth of some sort. It is confusing to me to have wands be represented as the air sign, or this is this is clubs. Clubs are always wands to me. So to have it represented as the air sign, I'm like, oh, this is so uncomfortable. All right, so this is the 9 Galahad. Here's the Lady of Clubs, Fortuna. The Jack of Clubs, Lancelot. The Queen of Clubs, Leah. The King of Clubs, Sol. The Ace of Diamonds, Ignita. The 2 of Diamonds, the Rivals. Sun and moon, basically, huh? The 3 of Diamonds, Severed Head. I'm like, it feels like she's in a fantasy. All right, and then we've got the 4 of Diamonds, South Wind. The 5 of Diamonds is the Peddler's Ace. 6 of Diamonds is the Tower. 7 of Diamonds is the Sword of Truth. The 8 of Diamonds is the Guardian. 9 of Diamonds is the Gawain, Gawain. I'm pretty sure that's an old English term that I'm not familiar with. All right, here's the Lady of Diamonds, or the 10 of Diamonds, which is Seraphine. Then we have the Jack of Diamonds, Dango. The Queen of Diamonds, Livia. The King of Diamonds, Leo. The Ace of Hearts is Agana, or Passion is what it says here. The 2 of Hearts is the Chalice. The 3 of Hearts is the Fortress of Desire. The 4 of Hearts is the West Wind. The 5 of Hearts is Fata Morgana. The 6 of Hearts is the Castle. The 7 of Hearts is the Sword of Healing. The 8 of Hearts is the Fawn. And for some reason I feel like I've been saying cups, but it is hearts. But hearts and cups are the same. But this deck doesn't really have very many similarities to the tarot. So even when I've been seeing some similarities to the tarot, I'm like, I'm not going to say anything. It's too confusing. So the 8 of Hearts is the Fawn, which definitely gives me like a Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe kind of feeling. Then we have the 8 of Hearts, which is Bluebeard. Oh, sorry, this is 9 of Hearts. That's Bluebeard. And this is the Lady of Hearts, number 10, Theramina. Jack of Hearts, Lahire. It just looks like Lahire just means like liar. Lahire, liar. Just saying. Jack of Hearts. Then we've got the Queen of Hearts is Deja. The King of Hearts is Nicomaya. Then we have the Joker, Toto. And the Joker Otto. And this should be an interesting book. I don't know. I mean, we can shuffle it, but we'll see what kind of reading we get out of here. They're very easy to shuffle. So I'm going to shuffle them at least, 6 times or so. That's kind of like my deal. That's what I do. Here we go. All right. I don't think I'm going to be able to intuit much of this deck without the book here. So, and I usually try to pull 7 cards for the deck interview. What is the personality of this deck? Super easy to shuffle. What is the personality of this deck? What is the personality of this deck? I'm going to go ahead and lay out all of the cards just because I've used the book so much. Okay, so 6 of clubs, the bridge, is the personality of the deck. What is your strength? What is your strength? Actually, my first intuition for this card is that it's saying it is not a personality, it is a bridge. That's the very first thing I got. What is your strength? What is your strength? Okay. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, or excuse me, the Queen of Spades and the 5 of Hearts. And so I don't know what that means. What is your strength is what this one is. So we'll look up those cards here shortly. 3, what is your weakness? What is your, that's too many cards, but probably this one. Tharina is the Lady of Hearts. How will you help me to grow? How will you help me to grow? I'm just having trouble. How can you help me? How will you help me to grow? There's way too many cards flying out when they do fly out. This is a lot of cards. I'm not taking all of those cards. Please, Spirit, give me just one card for each question. How will you help me to grow? How will this deck help me to grow? How will this deck help viewers to grow? So I've got the King of Spades and I've got the 9 of Spades. So hearts and spades. When should I call on you for guidance? All right, when should I call on you for guidance? Six of Hearts for the Castle. What is the best way to work with you? What is the best way to work with you? Jeez Louise. They all, like, all of them fell out. This one's left in my hand, and these 2 are on the table. I feel like I should take that one. I feel like this deck has a lot to say. Actually, I'm not going to take this one. There's just way too many cards. What is the best way to work with you? There we go. So we've got the Guardian and Lydia, which is the 8 of Diamonds and the Queen of Diamonds. And then we have, what will our relationship be like? What will our relationship be like? What will our relationship be like? Here we go. Medusa, 2 of Spades. All right, let's go through and kind of figure out these cards from the book. Okay, so this first card here, the bridge, it does really mean what I said. It means the journey, but when I intuited it, it said, of what personality does this deck have? It doesn't have a personality. This is a tool. This is a bridge to a different level of awareness. Is how I'm understanding this. This Queen of Pentacles means patient, and then the heart, or the 5 of Hearts next to it, means illusion. So a patient illusion would be its strength. So it's almost like, I feel like you have to take patience. You have to be patient, have patience to break through the illusion, to be kind of like in the 5D. That's kind of what I'm kind of getting from that. Its weakness is Lady of Hearts. And she is Theramina, and she means vulnerable. So the weakness is vulnerability, and I feel like well, let's just read it here. It says, deep and moody, sensual and intuitive, relentless and changing as the tide itself. Note the swelling and crashing of 2 ocean waves with Theramina's headdress, depicting the fierce clash of emotions. This lady is unique in that she maintains the innocence and purity of a child while exemplifying the passion and depths of her bloodline. She's sensitive, tormented, romantic, vulnerable, and gullible. So I would say that those, this is not going to be a sensitive deck. It's not going to help you with whatever you're tormented by. This is not a romance deck. It can't make you be vulnerable, and it's not going to lie to you. That's kind of, or, it can't make you be gullible, but it's not going to lie to you is kind of what I'm getting from that. How will this help? How will this help me to grow was the next question. And we go on to the King of Pentacles and also the 9 of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, the King of Spades. I keep saying Pentacles. It's not Pentacles. It is actually Spades. Well, I guess in this deck it's Wands, but his name is Marduk, and he means industrious. So the question is, how will you help me to grow? And I almost feel like it's actionable, is the very first thing. So if he's industrious, he's looking for the action. 9 of Spades. Let's get to the 9s. Bear with me. Okay. 9 of Spades is Dracula. He's a vampire. So I almost feel like industrious vampire. It kind of means seduction, temptation, obsession. So maybe there's an obsession with work. I would say that there's kind of in helping you grow, it's going to be, I think, in your purpose. It's going to help you grow in your purpose, kind of help you get into alignment with ease. I feel like and I do kind of feel like when you kind of connect to spirit too, that you do get into a place of flow. And I almost feel like it's kind of describing that, but that using that flow to work through you to make you productive and industrious, I guess. So I feel like it's going to help you. I almost feel like it clears. No, I can't infer that. I'm kind of looking up this Dracula here. It's alluring, it's mesmerizing, but it can be overwork, addiction, psychic attachments, to lose your soul, disease or issues of the blood. I would say I do really feel like this is like a decision-making deck is really kind of what I'm getting here. That the King of Swords here is or not King of Swords, geez, King of Spades. He is taking on a lot of attributes for the King of Swords when I'm kind of like reading through here. And I do kind of think yeah, this is like some sort of like energy vampire. Or something that is eating up your thoughts. So things that are kind of like you're so focused on or you're obsessing about. That's what it is. Okay. Wow, that took me a long time to get to. All right. So the King of Spades with the Nine of Spades really feels like that. You're using this deck to kind of overcome maybe some obsessive thinking. The Six of Hearts here means home. This is the castle. And this is in the position of when should I call on you for guidance? So I almost feel like the home, more so than just like our house and home and family and stuff like that, I feel like it's the foundation of your life more so. So when you're having, I almost feel like big decisions, financial decisions, should I move? Should I change jobs? Do I have enough money to have a third child? Those kinds of things. I think this might be that kind of a guidance deck. But I almost feel like even more than that, it's how do I manifest my home? How do I manifest better mental health? How do I manifest, and I'm saying that because of this King of Spades there, and also this Medusa here. And then how do you incorporate that with the bridge as well? So I feel like a lot of this is kind of like just getting into alignment. So that you can work to your highest purpose. So maybe those other things don't get in the way. But yeah, I think you should call on this one for guidance when you're kind of having some obsessive thoughts and not sure which direction to go. And maybe that's just in the foundation in your home. What is the best way to work with this deck is it says the Eight of Diamonds and the Queen of Diamonds. And the Eight of Diamonds means the Guardian. It means success. So the best way to work with it is with success. And what is the Queen of Diamonds? It's tough sometimes with these big books and how they're organized if you're trying to read for the first time. All right, so we get to the Queens here. Where the heck is the Queen? I thought they were at the beginning here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the Queen of Diamonds. Where is she? There we go. All right, so our Queen of Diamonds, she's optimistic. So we pair that with the Eight of Diamonds. I don't know why I can't find this again. All right, which means success. So success, successfully optimistic. The best way to work with you is this card is to be successfully optimistic. So I do kind of feel like there's a vibrational thing kind of using, and this is a tool to kind of you use this tool to get into the vibration, which is a bridge to manifesting your dreams, I feel like. What is the Two of Spades here? And the Two of Spades, what will our relationship be like? An obstacle. Well, that's probably true, at least for me. This is a lot to learn. There's so much in here. It is actually kind of interesting. This is quite the book here. So it's interesting. It's a lot of new learning, and I'm really more of a tarot kind of person. So the card deck's probably right. Some other lovely person will be the proud owner of the door of Somlipith. There we go. See, I can't even say its name. Ooh, this came up. The glue is coming up on the box. That's not good. And for $45, I do think it's probably worth it, honestly. But this is going to be something that you read the book, and or it's probably, you could probably use tarot meanings as well, but there's actually quite a bit in here. But if you guys liked this this video or this deck, or you have something you'd like to say about any of the different cards, or what resonated for you, please like, subscribe, share, and comment below. That just helps me grow the channel, and I appreciate you all for watching. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and yeah, we'll see you again soon. Take care.